Hi, my name is Alejandro Mapa, and today I'll be exploring how Attack on Titan reflects one of the oldest and most difficult problems in philosophy, the problem of free will. I will argue that Attack on Titan vividly portrays determinism, the view that free will is ultimately an illusion. Attack on Titan is set in a world where humanity has been driven to the brink of extinction by giant humanoid monsters, also known as Titans. The main character, Eren Yeager, grows up inside massive walled cities built to keep the Titans out. After watching his hometown destroyed and his mother killed, he vows to exterminate the Titans once and for all. But as the story develops, Eren's understanding of the world and of himself completely changes. He inherits the powers of the Attack Titan, which allows him not only to access memories from past holders of this Titan, but also memories from future inheritors. These visions of the future begin to shape his present actions. In fact, Eren's most important decisions, including launching the catastrophic event known as the Rumbling, are driven by his knowledge of what he already knows will happen. To understand why this matters, we need to talk about what philosophers mean by determinism. Determinism is the idea that the state of the universe at any given moment completely fixes how the future must unfold. There is no genuine openness about what will happen. Everything that occurs is the inevitable result of past causes combined with the laws of nature. A French philosopher and mathematician, Pierre-Simon Laplace, once imagined a being, sometimes called Laplace's demon, who could know the position and motion of every particle in the universe. If such a being existed, it could predict the entire future perfectly, because every event would follow inevitably from what came before it. In a deterministic world, even when we feel like we are freely choosing, we are actually just acting out a sequence of causes that leaves no room for real alternatives. The concept of determinism is exactly what plays out in Attack on Titan, when Eren begins to experience future memories. He doesn't gain more freedom, he loses it. His choices are no longer made in ignorance, they are made with the knowledge of what must happen. He manipulates his father's decisions in the past to ensure a future he has already seen. Every move he makes is already woven into a larger causal chain. If we imagine Eren's life like a movie reel, and we could rewind it and press play again, everything would unfold exactly the same way. There would be no variation, no new paths. His actions, from small decisions to world-changing events, are locked in by forces beyond his control. This matches the philosophical idea of causal chains, where earlier events guarantee later ones with no true divergence. For something to count as free will, two conditions normally need to be met. First, there must be real alternate possibilities, or genuine options a person could have taken. Second, the decision must be under the control of the person making it. But Eren has neither. His future memories lock him into a single path, and since those memories were not chosen by him, but given to him, even his sense of control is undermined. Some philosophers argue that free will can still exist even in a determined universe. This view is called compatibilism. Compatibilists suggest that if someone acts according to their own desires and motivations, not because of external coercion, they can still be considered free. Looking at Eren, it might seem like compatibilism could apply. He genuinely wants to protect his homeland. He chooses to unleash the Rumbling based on what he believes is necessary. His actions align with his goals, but Attack on Titan challenges this idea too. If Eren's desires themselves are shaped by future memories he never chose to receive, then those motivations aren't entirely his own. In a fully deterministic world, the mind at any given moment is shaped by prior causes, or genetics, our upbringing, and the information we inherit. In Aaron's case, even his most personal goals are the products of a causal chain he did not create. So even though he acts out of his own free will, that will was constructed by forces beyond him. In the end, Attack on Titan offers a grim and thought-provoking picture of hard determinism. Eren Yeager believes he is fighting for freedom, but he's ultimately trapped by a timeline and a history that he cannot escape. He becomes both the agent of massive change and a prisoner of causes that stretch far beyond his understanding or control. Through Aaron's tragic story, Attack on Titan forces us to confront the deepest questions about ourselves. Are we truly the authors of our own lives? Or are we like Eren, living out scripts written by causes we never chose? By dramatizing these ideas so powerfully, Attack on Titan shows the problem of free will is not just a philosophical puzzle, it is a profound part of the human experience. Thank you for listening.